everybody. My name is Stephanie from the blog Crafting in the Rain, and I'm happy to have you hanging out here with me today. Let me just give you a little, super quick 30-second, who am I, where did I come from, stuff like that. Like I said, my name is Stephanie. I started my blog at Crafting in the Rain. Let's see, probably about 12 years ago, right after we had moved to Washington State. So yeah, we get a lot of rain. It is currently raining right now. I don't know if you can hear any of those raindrops from my open window here. But I learned to embrace the gray, enjoy the green, and kind of like little secret that we keep is that we actually have really beautiful summers here. So let's see. Yeah, so on my blog, I do all sorts of Cricut and other craft stuff. And then I've kind of expanded into all sorts of things, the resin and sublimation, and I've done some fabric stuff and some paint stuff. So just kind of a little bit of everything. I've loved doing these online classes, and having a little kind of live time like this is really fun too. It makes me feel a little bit like we can be in person. So yeah, if you've got any questions or things you want to comment about along the way, then go ahead and add those. My class is one of the free ones today in our Cricut Card Summit, so I wanted to show you that real quick. It's this little mug-shaped card, and so it opens up like this, right? So you've got the whole thing as a shape, and in this front part here, there's a little, let's see if I can, it's going to be, I don't know, is that backwards for you or is that right for you? Sometimes I can't tell on these kind of front video. Oh, sorry, I'm shaking the table. So this little thing slides out too. So, and my favorite little thing about this is I used flocked iron-on for the little swirl part. So it's a little bit fuzzy. Okay, oh, Susan says it looks good from you guys. Okay, great, thank you. Okay, so. All right, Colleen. Colleen's got a question. What are must-have tools you should have in your craft room to start crafting? Let's see, a great question. And I think it's really important to know that you don't have to start with everything, right? We usually collect things over time. And I don't know, for me, sometimes I get things and end up not using them, and so I pass them along to somebody else. But as far as must-have stuff, what do you want to make? So if you're looking to make cards and paper crafts, then you're going to want to get some cardstock in kind of some basic solid colors, and then maybe add in some fun patterns. Michael's all the time has those stacks of like scrapbook paper in lots of different patterns. And so you can do things that are coordinated, and they're always going to have stuff that looks good together. So along with that, a tape runner and some good glue, like the little precision glue, is really good for working with paper. And then like for something else, if you want to do like a lot of shirts or decorating hats and stuff, then you're going to want iron-on vinyl, probably a Cricut, and then some kind of press. Household iron works when you're first getting started, and then lots of different Cricut options for depending on what projects you're making. Let's see. Oh, I see Arlene says coffee is a must. Yes, you've got to have something in your craft room to keep you going, right? Okay, so and then let's see. Oh, and then like some kind of scissors, right? Like have some fabric scissors, have some paper scissors, have a paper trimmer so you can get straight lines, and you can do a lot of stuff from there. Okay, let's see, is it Romaine Scout? Ask the question, when you download your images and they say direct download, once they do that, can you get them off your computer and put them in your library? Okay, let's see. I'm not exactly sure what you mean by put them in your library. So if you could just expand on that a little bit. Then I can answer that part of the question. But yeah, if you've got like a direct download, it should go into like your download folder on your computer. And then if you're asking if you can put it into Cricut, then yes, you would upload sometimes the videos in these classes will show how to do that too. Like, hey, you'll go to this folder on your computer and then find this file and upload it into Cricut. Okay, so if that answered your question, great. And if not, ask me a follow-up question so I can get that. Let's see. Okay, so I've got a couple of people saying they like this card, so thank you. Yes, it could be tea, it could be cocoa, and it would go great with, you could stick a gift card in here. If you wanted to do a really large cup, you could even make it so that the gift card could slide down into this spot here. Let's see. Okay, it looks like Tammy is answering. You can copy and paste from your download folder to your library. Okay, so maybe that's helpful as well. Let's see. Okay, so while we're like kind of waiting for any other questions, or if anybody's got comments about what they would want to do with this card. I have a question for you guys, and I want to know what some of your favorite holiday movies are. Okay, so if you like to watch Christmas movies or anything else like this time of year, what are some favorites? And do you have anything that you really like that you think maybe nobody else has watched yet? Like, for example, we go through a lot of like the cheesy kind of, holiday Christmas themed movies. And I have one that I love to recommend, and it's called The 12 Dates of Christmas. So if you haven't watched that, I think you should go find it. I know sometimes it's on Netflix. It might be playing somewhere else right now. But it's, as you might imagine, kind of a twist on Groundhog Day. It's got Zach from Saved by the Bell, if you guys remember that. And it's one that is really cute. And like ever since I found it, I watch it every year. So let's see. Amy says Grinch and Elf. Yes, those are classics. I can't believe Elf came out 20 years ago. Did you know that? So yeah, it is definitely in the classic category now. Let's see. Susan had a question. Does a larger mug require a larger dollar amount on the gift card? No, I say, stick with the gift card you're comfortable with and just make it fit in here. Let's see. Colleen says, It's a Wonderful Life. Yes, that is a fabulous one. I want to know, do you prefer watching the colorized version or the old black and white? All right, let's see. Yeah, okay. So let me tell you a little bit about some other things that I've got going on. I'm going to keep watching the comments here, so don't feel like you can't ask any more questions. So oh, hey, okay. So I do have a question up here. I'll do this before we jump into something else. Okay, so the rainbow behind me. Okay, so talking about, I'm going to have to stand up to unhook it. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so this is a resin sun catcher. So I designed this shape basically as an SVG, and I cut it out with my laser machine that I have in my garage. And then I mixed up a bunch of different colors of resin. So I kind of taped up the whole back so that it couldn't seep through, and then poured in all of these colors, and they're just mixed in with a little bit of alcohol ink so that they stay a little bit transparent, like you can kind of see through them a little bit. And then for the clouds, I put in some kind of like white sparkly mica powder. And so then after that cured, now it hangs like this. So yeah. Okay, so a couple more movie suggestions. Colleen says she likes the ones that are real tear jerkers. Yeah, like something about like it just feels good to cry sometimes, huh? The Christmas That Almost Wasn't. Becky, I'm not sure I know that one, so I'll have to make a note of that and go chase that down and watch it one afternoon. Let's see. And then Susan says Christmas Story. Yep, that's a fun one. And then all the little cartoons, the Rudolph, Frosty, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Yeah, like those are all ones that we watched as kids. And I remember like my parents recorded them off of the TV onto a VCR. And so that's how we would watch them. Let's see, Royal Christmas. Yes. Yeah, isn't there one about like Christmas Prince or something? And then, okay, yeah. And then Robin says National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Last year was the first time I had ever seen that movie. Isn't that wild? For some reason, it just like never made it into my rotation, but I knew all the funny lines from it even before I watched it. So that was kind of fun. So somebody had mentioned Christmas Story. And that one's really fun, right? It's kind of this guy looking back and remembering like his Christmas in like the 80s. And some of the stuff is like very poetic, right? The way that he kind of describes things. There's this movie called A Child's Christmas in Wales. And I think it came from a book. And I don't know how my parents discovered it, but at some point it became our tradition to like always watch it on Christmas Eve. And it's very sweet. It's another, kind of down memory lane, nostalgic, funny, but kind of poetic too. Let's see, The Night That Saved Christmas. Yes, I think I have seen that one. And then Candy Cane Lane. I don't know that I've seen that one. So I've got a couple that I've added to my list. This will be good. I can put these on like while I'm working on my Christmas crafts or wrapping presents or something. Let's see. And then Erin says, okay, old one from the 80s with Jacqueline Smith. Does anybody else remember that one too? Oh, that one is The Night That Saved Christmas. Okay. Very, very fun. Let's see. I don't think I missed any comments here. Okay, good. So I had this class I was working on. I have been working really hard this year on ramping up my YouTube page or my YouTube channel. So if you want to go find me over there, the channel is just called Crafting in the Rain. And you can find, I've got Cricut stuff. I have a few things about scroll saw and laser, couple of sublimation things on there. And the one that I'm wrapping up today is about a couple little mini alpine Christmas trees. I took apart an old fake Christmas tree that somebody was getting rid of. It was broken. They couldn't get it to put back together. The branches were out of whack. Anyway, so that's something you'll find if you want. Let's see, this pineapple here in the background. Yep, this is, I'm trying to get it to like shine in the light for you, right? Okay, so this is paper. It's layered cardstock, and it actually is a little, let's see if I can get it to go. Okay, so it is a pull tab gift card holder. I actually just finished up and put out and launched a course all about learning the perforation blade and things to make with it. And this just happens to be one of the projects. So if that's something that you want some more information about, send me like an email or a private message or something. I'm not going to link that here, but it is a fun collection of things you could do with that blade. Okay, and then we've got a question from Susan. She says, if you were on a deserted island, what is one craft tool you would want with you? Okay, well, Susan, I hope you're thinking of your answer too, because I'm going to come back and ask you the same question. Let's see, a deserted island, I think I would probably, I'd probably take paint. I could paint, the bottoms of the palm trees. I would imagine there's rocks and shells. I could paint all sorts of things on there. And then maybe, paint out a help me sign when I was done with my, kind of solo relaxing vacation. That's how I would look at it first. What's something that you would want on on a desert island and all the time in the world to yourself. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I think I bumped that a little. Okay. Yeah, April, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, I probably would enjoy some time by myself. And then when I was done and wanted somebody to come pick me up, then I'd put out a message. Let's see. All right. So yeah, we've just got a couple of minutes left. Colleen says some watercolor paint. You would definitely have an endless supply of water to mix that up. And I think that'd be really pretty. All right. So yeah, thanks again, guys, for all of those movie suggestions and for your questions along the way. Like I mentioned, I've got my YouTube channel, Crafting in the Rain, that has, kind of been ramping up this year. Let's see. Okay, yeah, Stamp Me Some Love is asking, about my course specifically. Okay, great, thank you. So it's over in my Etsy shop. So I have an Etsy shop called SVGs in the Rain, just kind of a play on that crafting in the rain. And I have some kind of a random assortment of things. There's some SVGs there that I've designed. I have a sticker course and the perforation course, and you get videos and files for all the projects that I make in there. So hopefully that'll be helpful for somebody. Let's see, my Instagram is Steph_crafting_rain. You might also be able to find it if you just search for Crafting in the Rain. And sometimes it's kind of behind the scenes of projects. Sometimes it's something finished. Today you get a random time lapse of me running around and trying to clean up my little craft space so that I was ready for this live hangout. Okay, Susan says one of those multi-tools in a pouch, or at least a lighter so someone else can cook for me. Yeah, that's a good point. Like, you want some food, and it'd be nice if it just just showed up. And then I can imagine one of those multi-tools you could get a lot of stuff done. So okay. Yeah, I mean, those are all the places you can find me. And I love, like, if you come find me on Instagram, I will follow you back. I love seeing what other people are doing. If you've made something, if you make the card in the class, make sure you post a picture in our Facebook group. We love seeing kind of the results of, our videos and our tutorials, and just if someone else can make what I made and have fun doing it too, then it just makes me smile. So, all right. So I think I am going to sign off here. I know we've got another live coming up, so don't go anywhere. Make sure you're watching for that one. And yeah, let me 30 more seconds. Anybody have a last question or anything? All right, looks good. All right. Well, thanks again, guys. It was so fun to have this little interaction with you. Better than just the comments on Facebook. I mean, that's good too, but this feels like I really get to talk to you. So, all right. Yep. Tammy, Susan, Colleen, Jennifer, Romaine, thank you. And I will see you later.